Welcome to Living 757. Glad you guys are back with us for another episode.
Yes.
Glad to see you. And as you can see, we are very, very colorful today. Like I'm looking like a Fanta soda. She's looking like a pineapple Fanta.
Pineapples.
This is vodka. This is what this is. This is a vodka drink. This is
I am like adult drinks.
adult drinks.
Adult drinks.
Yeah, like we're kids over here.
kids.
This is the adult.
So we're the mixers, and she's the main
Right.
event.
Why you always make me look bad with the audience?
No. You did that
You see,
to
guys,
yourself.
you see, you're looking the same thing, right?
Yes. Well, what is new with you ladies?
Oh my God, don't ask that question. A lot of things are new.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Well, give
first
me
of
one.
all, I need glasses.
It's that time?
It's that time in my life. Okay, I'm so proud because I'm the last one in the family, made it so far away without glasses.
Okay.
But now I need them because I found myself doing this lately. I'm like, what's going on?
Oh, wow. So you actually reading stuff like this?
Yes, I was,
So you have problems like seeing up close.
like, I need to help to read from
Hold up.
close.
So what number of glasses are you? Because I
Okay,
don't know
or
this
like,
number.
did you get contacts? Like, what happened?
Yes, I went to check up my vision, and
Right.
of course, I need help for I can read close.
Okay.
So I need like I was using over the counter 0+75.
Yes.
I have no idea about numbers, but I saw those. That's gonna like help me
Blind
a little
is
bit.
what you needed.
And then no, it was worse. When I went to the doctor, he said you need 150. I'm like, wait a minute, that means I'm blind completely.
Oh,
and
wow.
then he said, no, 125 is my number.
Well-
And then I'm like, I don't want to wear actually the physical glasses. Can I try contact lenses?
Right.
And then he was explaining to me when you have this problem with you need help to read close.
Yeah.
He said you just need to use one contact lens.
Okay, so
And then keep the other one without,
Wait a
so you
minute.
can use your vision for far away and for close up.
Wait a minute. So what do you do when you're reading up close? You like shut one eye and read like this, and when you're looking
Patricia's a
far away,
pirate.
Okay.
you switch eyes.
Okay, can you guys imagine Patricia and on the doctor asking those questions? And he put one, I was like, no way, I need to put the other one. So then I couldn't see far away. Everything was blurry. He said, I told you, people
Hold up.
use one.
So-
I'm like, technology, are you
Okay.
really?
look, so in a
don't
fit
wanna
of being
wear
transparent, I've been needing to wear glasses, and I always
Welcome
have
to
these
the
sitting
club.
behind me. I've always had these sitting behind me, and I never put them on because I didn't think that I would look decent in them. But this is me if I were to wear some glasses.
Professor
on
Quincy.
camera. Yes, ma'am.
Professor Quincy.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question.
Okay, I don't have an answer. Okay, that's what these glasses be. So look, let's see what you look like. Let's see what you look
Okay,
like.
yes, they show
Put
me
the
many.
glasses on. They fit your Baka outfit in it. Now look at this.
You look
You look
adorable.
great. You need to be wearing now. Can you read?
Okay. Oh my God, yes, I can.
All right, so look up because these are bifocals.
Yes, I
look
can.
up.
Oh, no. It's
Yeah,
blurry.
take these things off.
Let me see.
Yes.
Because
so
they are bifocal.
hold up.
Like,
You
they
don't
have-
need to wear glasses.
No, I
right?
have perfect vision. I don't know what's wrong
Oh,
with y'all.
excuse me.
Okay.
Oh my
This-
God, you are blind.
Take my glasses off. I'm not
Ashley,
gonna lie. Give me my
Ashley,
glasses.
calm down.
Give me my glasses. Can you see how to take them off? You
Good
disrespectful
God.
individual.
It is a huge
How does that not make you
difference.
throw up?
It is a huge
You're blind as
difference.
a bat.
Okay, what
He's,
I'm not
he's more blind than me, so I don't need that much.
What I'm not blind about is going on dates anymore, okay? I'm doing a
Okay.
quick transition into
Ooh.
dates. So my wife and I, we, been married for a long time, almost 20, right? So we kind of done gotten bored with doing the same old date night and date stuff. We tried to do something different. Have you
Okay.
guys ever tried to go on a day date to a movie, right? Just pick a movie blindly, meaning you just show up and the very next movie that's playing, go see it, right? We thought we were gonna do that, and we did. And it worked
was
in our
it?
favor because we saw Gardens of the Galaxy. And we said, oh, this is going to be perfect. Like, I don't have to worry about seeing a movie that I'm not going to like. And then we get there, and it's Gardens of the Galaxy 3D. We're like, I don't want to see stuff coming in and flashing in our face. I said, no.
Wait.
So we left, right?
I don't like 3D either.
Because they didn't have 3D glasses
No,
for
no.
blind people.
Well, they had the 3D glasses. I just didn't want to wear the glasses. So
Ashley,
anyway, I go change. I
you
talk
are
to the
bad.
person. Yeah, she's horrible. I
She's
talked to the
horrible.
person, right? And I said, do you have another movie that's getting ready to start? And they said this movie is called Love Again. I'm saying, oh my God, I got to watch this romantic story. This is a great movie. Celine Dion is in that movie.
Priyanka Chopra Jonas.
Yeah, it was a great movie,
Yeah.
so it turned out great. It was a great impromptu, just blind date. So if you ladies ever tried it,
I never
what's
tried.
your perfect date?
I never tried that before, but I think for me, because I like the beach and all stuff, I would like to go have a walk at the beach and then have ice cream.
Gotcha.
See, very simple stuff.
There's a corny Match.com joke in there somewhere, but I'm just going to leave it. I would want to get stuff ready for my garden. So I'd want to go with Keith to pick out our plants and then put them in the garden. Or I'd want to go hear some good live music.
Oh, okay.
I just love
I like
live
that
music.
too.
You
Good
know what I
live
mean,
music.
Jelly Bean? And if you're looking to go hear some good live music, you have the chance because the Southampton Shelter Dogs is doing a raffle for a pair of tickets to go see Morgan Wallen. He's playing at the Veterans United Home Loans Amphitheater June 8th and June 9th. These tickets are a pair for the 9th show. And it will benefit the Southampton County Animal Shelter. You can buy tickets for $10 each or 3 for $25. They're going to do a live drawing Friday, June 2nd at 6 p.m. on their Facebook page. That's the Southampton Shelter Dogs
Nice.
Facebook
Nice.
page. And look how cute these
That's so
faces
cute.
are.
I like that second picture. You said,
Like,
Nuggets.
they're so cute. Oh, Mel, no. Don't go get the dog. It's not a
Toby,
chicken.
look at their names.
Yeah.
Miso.
Miso
Hello,
cute.
Miso. Mango. Well, another great thing that is happening here in the Hampton Road area, we want to congratulate Bayport Foundation. They have just raised $136,000
Nice.
on the second annual Charity Golf Classic event. It was hosted this past April 27, and 42 businesses sponsored this tournament. So congratulations to all of them, and thank you for making this possible. And 100% of the charity funds go directly to funds grants, including $100,000 in scholarship program. So this is amazing.
congratulations.
Thank you so much to Bayport Credit Union.
That's
So,
right.
yes.
Now, Ashley, you are a fan of Disney, is that right? Okay, as we all know, well, maybe
course she
you,
is.
maybe you and Adrian can go see on May the 20th. This is a tribute to Disney. It's a ballroom and Latin dance showcase. Now, this is pretty cool because one of our camera guys, Nick, he's actually always the videographer on this event. So get your kids and go out there and watch some awesome dancers do their thing, strut their stuff. Shout out to Melinda Milak. She runs that dance school, Just Dance On. So definitely get on out there. And this is
Love
going to
it.
be May the 20th. And also the time is going to be dinner and refreshments are included with your ticket. So you can get all that information right there. So if you are.
This
That's my
reminds me
Mickey
also
Mouse.
your
If you-
I love it. You know what this reminds me? Your comedy shows, Quincy.
Ready to jump.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Quality Comedy Series, we are entering our 5th month since coming back since COVID shut us down, and we have been growing every month. So the next show is going to be May the 18th, the Quality Comedy Series, as you can see right there. Remember, if you get your tickets online, you got the QR code, you can scan it on your TV right now, get your tickets online in advance, and you get a free, unlimited, complimentary game card for the rest of the night. So good comedy, good clean adult humor, and the comics are going to be phenomenal. We got Danny Boy coming, Robert Taylor, and also Blind Fury, who is the returning crowd favorite. So the crowd voted for him to come back, and you guys will enjoy that. And the headliner on that show is going to be Antoine Scott, good friend of mine. You've seen him on TV One's Who Got Jokes, and he's a viral comic as far as his Mr. Look At You. So welcome to the show, Antoine Scott, our Quality Comedy Spotlight today. What's going on, Antoine?
Yes.
Hey.
How are
What's
you?
going on? What's going on?
Hey. How are you, sir?
I'm so good. Y'all talking about glasses. I
Yes.
took mine off. So,
Hold up.
y'all,
Hold up, man. You were in a car. So normally people are doing interviews like in a building. Like you, like, are you going? Like, are we interrupting you?
I had to pull over to make sure I can do this interview. And like I
Yes.
said, I'm blind right now. Y'all looking like a pack of Skittles up there, so I don't know what's going on.
A pack of Skittles. Look, man, it's so good to have you back, on the show on May the 18th. I know that you are a former Marine. Is that right? former
Double
Marine.
dog. That's right. Double dog to the day I die.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah,
And I thank you. And I love all of my 10% and veteran discounts. Thank you.
yeah. Hey, well, I see that you got the VA rocket, man.
Yes,
so
VA.
glad to have you coming back to rock out the Quality Comedy Series, man.
Oh yeah, I want all the veterans to come out, man. We need to show love to the veterans, Army, Marine Corps, Navy, Coast Guard, everybody. Always show love to your veterans that saved us and protect us in this world today.
There you go.
I love it. So, Anton, I have a quick question for you. I've been watching your videos on TikTok where you show these videos, other people doing some crazy stuff, and you just sit down and laugh.
I'm just gonna look at you.
What do you
I'm
want to
just
come up?
go-
What do you want to come up with this idea? Why?
I don't know. It just came out of nowhere when folks in the world today always just doing something crazy. You just sit back. You know what? I'm gonna sit here and I'm just gonna look at you. What-
And you know what? For me, it's very attractive when I see someone like, and they put a face like, It
Yeah.
just catch my attention, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just look at you. I mean, whatever they doing, they just doing something silly they shouldn't be doing, whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna look at you and just watch what you do. Go ahead.
That's right. That's right.
So excited to have you in town. What's your favorite part of the 757? Quickly.
All of it. Always somewhere to eat. Always somewhere to eat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Quincy,
Hey, man.
where you been hiding him? Me and him can be friends.
Look. Well, when you get here, let's have lunch and everything. my man.
Yes, let's do it.
Thank you for stopping by, man, and be safe as you merge back into the highways.
Back in the traffic. I'm gonna put my glasses on.
Yes.
Yes.
Put your glasses on.
Welcome
Hey,
to the club.
thank you, Antoine Scott. We'll see him as well as the other comics on the Quality Comedy Series on May the 20th. Yes.
Right.
And we got a great show coming up, right?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do, Quincy.
Oh, I'm sorry. like that was funny, right?
Stroke
But we're gonna get
awareness.
serious. We're gonna get serious about stroke awareness.
And
later.
we have an in-studio performance by the Story Weavers.
And we will see if Quincy finally can qualify to be a lifeguard, or maybe he needs help. So we find out right after the break. Don't go anywhere.
I need help doing my teeth.
Yes.
This segment is brought to you by Invisible Fence brand of Hampton Roads. Complete solutions for every pet.
Welcome to the cutest show in town. We love shedding the spotlight on local charities that are making things safer for our furry friends. But what about outside of our area? Well, our next guest is changing the welfare of animals in the Caribbean one dog at a time. Please join me in welcoming Sally from Island Dog Rescue.
Hey, Sally.
Thanks for having us.
Hi.
The whole crew.
Oh my goodness.
Like, this is so cool. Like these are very well behaved little puppies right here. And this
They're
is the
so
mom, right?
sweet.
This is Mom, this is Fancy, and those are two of her 4 litter. And the other 2 are in foster homes also.
Yeah.
Luckily. Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Nice.
So you are the CEO and founder of Island Dog Rescue.
I am, and I want you to know, though, it's very much a volunteer organization. I might have founded the organization, but it's comprised of volunteers. Nobody gets a salary. We all donate our time and our products to the welfare of these animals. So it's very much, I always say we put the grass in grassroots.
Now, what prompted you to found it?
So I grew up in the Caribbean, and I've witnessed for decades the neglect and abuse of animals down there. And sadly, a lot hasn't changed. So what really was a catalyst for Island Dog Rescue and what the work we do was the hurricane, specifically Hurricane Irma, followed immediately by Hurricane Maria.
Right.
So that happened to my islands, and so I started to do more. So I've been doing this for decades, but
Okay.
it got enhanced with the
and
hurricanes.
and it's really cool because you also fly. As we also got some pictures up here on the screen here, just showing the litters of these
Yeah.
cute little puppies. So you also fly the plane as well,
So
right?
I don't fly their plane. I was a retired military jet pilot.
Thank you
and
for your service,
Thank
too.
you. And ended up retiring here. And the plane they fly in is a Boeing 767, and it's
Okay.
owned by a cargo company that I have a relationship with. I fly for a different cargo company, but I fly
Yeah.
the same type of airplane. And I have flown dogs in my own airplane, yes.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So in addition to you being a pilot and all of that, like what sets your organization apart from the other rescue organizations?
Well, I'm all about the small rescues, and there are several of them locally in the area. And we do so much work. They do so much work. We all do so much work with so little. And what's different is our dogs come from the Caribbean,
Okay.
and specifically the U.S. territories, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico. So.
Okay. Nice. Nice.
So if people want to volunteer with you or get involved otherwise,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
how can they do that?
Through our Facebook page is the best way to do it, or through the website, US islanddogrescue.org. But in our Facebook page is Island Dog Rescue, and based in Virginia Beach, should be obvious. And we have groups under those for volunteers. We have groups for fostering. We have groups for adoption too. So.
And how often do you get animals here from the Caribbean?
Well, we'll slow down with summertime. We have our next transport's going to happen. This was kind of a Mother's Day transport because Fancy was a dog that was emaciated and dumped with 4 puppies, and we always take take those dogs. So there were 5 in the bucket. They were left in the bucket. We didn't put them there, and there's a picture of her. I think that you guys put up that emaciated. So we always take the moms and the puppies. She's spayed now. We never leave the moms behind. And so she's a Mother's Day project for us, one of 13 that we're doing right now.
Okay.
Our next transport will be here May 20th.
May 20th.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, so can you give us and the viewers where they can find you guys and how they can look to help?
So the transports come in and go through a farm here, and a lot of the dogs continue up north, up to Maine. So the van starts, the jet flies into Miami. We transport the dogs in our air-conditioned van, and they come up here. Some of them get off, and some of them head up north. So if they're interested, they can do Facebook, or they can contact us through our website.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so
Yes.
much
Yeah,
for
you're
stopping by.
And thank you for everything you do.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Thanks for having us. We appreciate
No
it.
problem. And
Right,
this
Fancy?
is Adeline. So this is a female puppy, and this is
And
Aiden,
Aiden.
and that's her little
And
brother.
this is the mom, and she's small.
mother?
You can see how small she is.
Fancy.
Fancy.
Cool.
Yeah, so they're not going to be that big.
Awesome. Well,
And they're
thank
all
you.
available for adoption, and they're so sweet. So definitely reach out.
Awesome. Well, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for bringing the awareness here. And I got my friends all over here now. And now our friends at Riverside are going to bring some awareness to you when it comes to stroke awareness. All right. Look at all my buddies.
If you're experiencing stroke symptoms, call 911 first and get to the hospital. Don't delay. If you think you're having a problem, let us know you're not. Having a comprehensive stroke center is vital to a community because in stroke, time is brain. So having a center where we can effectively and quickly intervene on a process that really matters is vital. We have a comprehensive group of neurologists and neurosurgeons who work together to manage sort of the breadth of stroke care, whether it's a ruptured aneurysm or ischemic disease and large vessel occlusions. A ischemic stroke is when you have a pipe that is occluded, so blood doesn't get to where it's supposed to get to. Versus a hemorrhagic stroke, you have a pipe that's burst, and now there's a bigger surrounding problem.
Just always really important for our community to have an understanding of stroke signs and symptoms so that they know what to look for and also what to do when a patient's having a stroke. We always use the acronym BFAST. So B is for balance, E is for eyes, F is for face, A is for arms, S is for speech, and T is for time. All you need is one of those signs or symptoms. And if you or a loved one ever notice these signs or symptoms with anyone, you want to make sure that you call 911 immediately.
We have very close communication with 911. When they arrive on the scene and a patient's having stroke symptoms, they call us ahead of time and let us know about the case that they have. And if it's a case of suspected stroke, we immediately mobilize our ER team, and we in fact meet the patient by our CAT scanner and do an initial evaluation right outside our CAT scan room, and then quickly get the patient into the CAT scanner so we can determine whether or not a patient's having a stroke. Then we can intervene and reverse that stroke as soon as possible. It's so important to call 911 when you think you're having a stroke, because there's a very small window of time when we can do our interventions. I've absolutely had patients who have waited at home until outside our time limit, thinking, well, let me just wait a little bit longer and see if the symptoms go away. And that is the wrong decision to make. The decision will be made off of the findings in the CAT scanner as to whether or not the patient can benefit by a blood clot medication that can break up a blood clot that's blocking the blood flow to the brain.
Managing stroke includes rapid imaging, including scans of the head. A certain subset of patients gets taken to an angiovascular suite where we do cerebrovascular studies. And it's basically an operating room with two independent machines that allow us to obtain three-dimensional imaging and watch blood flow or watch where the actual obstruction is. The majority of strokes may be ischemic. Within that, there is a subset of patients who have large vessel occlusions, where in addition to medications, a lot of times we're able to go in and actually remove a clot and really have dramatic effect on outcome. There's a subset of patients who have hemorrhagic strokes, where a neurosurgical team is needed to back up the neurologist and really make sure that whatever you need, we're able to provide quickly and 24 hours a day. Time is brain, so the quicker the better. So the sooner you can get here, the sooner we can lay hands on you, the better you're gonna do. So as the Peninsula's only comprehensive stroke center, we are sort of the hub where all hospitals in the community can send rapidly patients that are experiencing stroke symptoms for further evaluation and management, including intervention, which I think makes a huge difference in people's outcome.
Thank you so much to Riverside for bringing the awareness, and it's very true, the quicker the better, so you always have to check, and what an incredible story then they share with us, like yes, always Riverside.
Yeah, Riverside always ensures that we are very aware of all types of health conditions that we all should watch out from ourselves and from our loved ones.
Yes, so thank you so much to Dr. Cabot and the whole team there at Riverside.
And very important, the quicker the better, to detect things at a very early stage.
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go, and I'm sitting here with Aiden right now, so we switched it up, and she's being cool, and me and
Oh
him,
my gosh,
we had to have a conversation, didn't we?
She's so beautiful and so calm. Look at that.
They're so sweet.
All right, well, we got to get out of here and go to break. And of course, it's Military Appreciation Month still in May. But when we come back, we got a very special guest joining us. Stick around and see who. All right, we'll be right back.
Look
Say
at you.
say bye. We're going to back to Living 757, guys. Now, the military branch has many extensions, and of course, when any one of their service members take their own lives via suicide, everyone is affected, including their families and friends. Now, our next guest, he is a Army veteran and a local playwright right here in the 757. He has a new play that's coming out here to talk a little bit more about that and how suicide affects the family. So welcome to the show, Michael Myers. How you doing there to the show?
Doing
Michael?
good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us.
Can we just start with, it kind of creeped us out a little bit, just a little bit. We was waiting for the mask and something.
I left it in the car, but I can go get it if you want.
Look, I know you probably get that a lot, right?
I do.
Right. So, Mike, you, just like myself, like when I joined the Navy, I joined straight out of high school, right? And you were 17 when you joined in the military. Can you talk a little bit about how that experience was for you?
Of course. I was a young ball player, and my girlfriend was the captain of the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
And somehow she got pregnant. So,
Somehow.
so my father was a 31-year naval officer, so I went home and I said, Mom, I need to talk to you. She said, she's pregnant, isn't she? I said, yeah. And so I left Japan at the time and married my high school sweetheart because we had a baby on the way.
Yeah.
So I got married one day and joined the Army the next.
Wow, wow. And
17 years old.
17-year-old and you were married. Wow, I waited till I was like 26. But during your time, right, you also earned the Purple Heart. What an honor that was.
Yeah, that was in Vietnam, of course. I was wounded, and it was quite an honor to receive that medal.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Now, as a veteran, a lot of people pay attention to the years that you're in service and your accolades while you're in service. But what people don't talk about, I feel like enough, is that transition from military life to civilian life. How did that go for you, and how did you end up here where you are today?
Well, I was born here in Norfolk, Virginia Beach now, Lee Memorial, but my father was a 31-year naval officer, so I really was giving up high school, so I didn't know what to do, so he signed for me to join the Army. I ended up an enlisted man for 3 years, and then I was selected to become an officer just before Vietnam, and I went to Vietnam as an infantry rifle platoon leader. After the war, I got into writing. A psychiatrist told me that to get away from myself, the catharsis of writing would help. At one point, I was one of the lost veterans. I came back to San Francisco. I'd left my platoon just the day before, and I saw everybody was in a hurry, and right across the street were demonstrators. Hundreds of demonstrators carrying placards, calling me baby killer and things like that.
Oh, wow.
So I ended up going to Sausalito, and I sat there and I watched the sailboats going in and out of the harbor. And there was a lot of people there enjoying themselves. And I remember I was sipping a red wine, just watching these sailboats. And I realized that no one really cared. I was just another one of the soldiers, a baby killer, coming home from the unpopular war. So I went up in the mountains of Blue Lake, California, and lived in a trailer with just me and my dogs for a year.
Well, so I got to ask you, like you've had a lot of experiences that also led you to being a successful playwright. So can we talk about the play that you had?
I had a psychiatrist tell me the catharsis of writing, so I acted for a while, quite a bit in California, and he told me it was good because it got me away from myself and writing. So I started writing. I wrote for HBO's Vietnam War story series, and I wrote for one for Tales from the Crypt. And then I just continued writing. I stopped acting, and I came back to Virginia in 2002 and started writing a little more seriously and had a few plays. I won a play festival. And since then, I've had plays all over the country, Texas, and even in South Africa.
Okay.
So I've had plays all over the world as a result.
Yeah. And your current one?
My current one is A Soldier's Final Act. We all know about the jumpers and 9/11, the suicides, but we don't know who they were. We also know about the veterans. The veterans are 22 a day are killing themselves, but we don't know who they are. So this play introduces you to one of those veterans. He takes his life, and then he's redeemed in the third act by helping a young lady. His spirit helps a young lady make a different decision.
Wow.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your service. Your information is up on the screen, so if people want to find more about your story, about the play, they can go to the website. Thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, A Soldier's Final Act definitely sounds like an intoxicating story. And our next guests know a thing or two about good, sober fun. Patricia, what's happening?
That's right, Ashley. Free Life is a recovery platform that feels the need for connection during that recovery time. So today we have two of the founders of this great platform, and let's welcome to the show, Christina and Elena. How are you, ladies?
Good, thank you for having us.
So exciting to hear everything about this platform. I just say a little bit, but let's get into it.
Yeah.
How and why do you create and come up with this idea?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm sober for 3 years from an addiction to alcohol. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's one of the, I always say it's the hardest thing I've ever overcome. And often I'm found that there's a huge stigma around it, right? So I share my story openly so that way other people don't feel that way. But when I got sober, it was really isolating. I'm 34, I don't have kids. I still wanted to go out, right? I wanted to, have fun and parties, but I didn't want to be around the drinking culture, and it was really hard. So I just found like a sober meetup, and that's where I met this pretty lady. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So can you share a little bit more how was that meetup back in the time?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we met hit it off, became friends, and realized that we resonated on so many ideas, specifically a bigger, more inclusive space for people who are sober or just don't enjoy drinking.
Yeah. So now you both mentioned something very important. Like when you go out, it's super hard to be away from activities that doesn't include alcohol, and being sober is one of the things. So how do you help these people and the people that want to join this movement with you?
Yeah, perfect question. And that's exactly what we were finding is like we would meet up at coffee shops and like you can only drink so much coffee, right? so I was like, you know, what else can we do? And so that's really, we just kept like meeting and talking and then the idea for our company, Free Life, was born. So we do all kinds of different events. So this Thursday we have like the first non-alcoholic networking event. Yes. We're gonna have like yoga at the beach. I mean, so
I love that.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically like whatever you're into, like we want to provide the space. We always just say, whatever you do, just do it without alcohol, right? So we're just in the mix of just trying to do as many different events as we can to provide a space for people to just come and find community.
I know. You say it right. We're seeing some pictures right now.
Yeah.
You ladies working, and I know you have also a Facebook group.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people following you. Now, one of your events, Elena, is gonna be at the brewing company. How do you manage that, to be in a brewing place and not be tempted to drink alcohol?
Well, that was part of it. We realized that a lot of people, as they give up drinking, they feel they have to shrink their life and they have to cut corners and not be able to go places. And that's when we realized we don't have to be. There is no reason why we can't enjoy concerts and breweries and everything else that we normally enjoy just without drinking and have just as much fun, if not more, and not have a hangover afterwards.
Well, I love the idea actually because I think it's more education than other things, right?
Yeah, exactly. And if I could add, it's just nice to have, so we are building the community. We just went to an event the other day and I had a craving for a drink after 3 years, right?
Oh, wow.
Right, but here's the thing, it's not a big deal, but she's my sober buddy, she's there with me, and I can say, hey, I'm craving a drink. Shared it with her and it was no big deal. So we want to create that so that way people getting sober don't have to do it alone.
And I think that's very important also to mention that because we as a friend and family, we think like we don't have anybody that is gonna understand us when we're going through that process. And you have a slogan that I really love, that addiction is connection, in your website. And how important is that message to share with the viewers?
I mean, it's literally everything. I always selfishly say that I co-founded this company for myself because I needed connection. Like I didn't have sober friends. I'm a military spouse, so there's a big military drinking culture. So it was just really hard to find people to help me along that journey. And I believe that if I'd had this, I'd gotten sober earlier. So.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Elena, where can people find you? The Facebook group, more information for viewers that are watching right now.
Sure. Instagram, Facebook, meetup group, website, and just DM us. Find us on social media, DM us TikTok.
Yeah, Free Life LLC.
Yep.
And when is the next event, really quick?
Yeah, so we have, this Thursday, we have a non-alcoholic networking event, and then we're doing yin yoga on the beach with Fathom Coffee in Virginia Beach on May 23rd.
I love it.
Yeah.
We have right there the flyer we're seeing. Well, thank you so much for what you're doing. Congratulations to both of you for keeping sober. I'm gonna try to join these ladies. I don't drink much, but you know, sometimes it's good. It's good to have that education as well. So now, ladies, do you think that a Quincy can qualify to be lifeguard? I don't think so, but we're gonna find out right after the break. Welcome back to Living 757. Ashley, we love our local artists, and today we have the visit from Study Weavers, and we have our beautiful singer and songwriter, Sheila. Let's welcome to the show, Sheila.
Thank you
How
so
are
much.
you?
Oh, I'm excited to be here.
I'm so happy because I introduced myself and she was like, I know who you are.
I
love
watched the
it.
show.
Thank you for watching.
Absolutely.
Yes. So
Thank you for supporting local artists.
Oh, we
Of course.
love this segment. I think it's one of my favorite ones. Just support local artists, and it's so much talent here in the
You're
757.
correct. There's so much. It's
Yes.
like, I think we're like the little mini Atlanta or Austin or Seattle. There's so much here if people would come see.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I know, I love it. So now, Sheila, tell me a little bit more about the Story Weavers. How long you guys been together?
The Story Weavers, we started in 2018, and had a couple things along the way to try to grow and learn each other, and then of course COVID came to town.
Yep.
So then we had to go back and punt and go back in and see what we could do to make it better, and we added another guitar player, additional guitar player, so we have two. We added a drummer, which adds a little more fuller sound. And between, there's 7 of us. So we had, and the most important part that we have on our band is, of course, Jennifer McLaughlin and Annie James. They work together. One is, our bandmate is deaf. She performs all of our songs through ASL. And then Annie interprets from the sidelines. And then we have Ann Thau playing drums, amazing, one of the best in Hampton Roads.
Oh, wow. And that is
Yes.
very beautiful, Ashley.
Yes.
It is.
I
It's a
think it's
beautiful
very
language.
unique to have someone that can, do that job while you guys performing.
I saw her at karaoke one evening many years ago, and I walked out, and I didn't know she was deaf. And I'm like, look at the fluidity, look the way she flows. I'm gonna ask her if she wants to be in my band.
Oh my
and her
God.
friend's like, she's deaf. And I'm like, see if she wants to be in my band. She said, sure, what time? She showed up that Thursday and never left.
Now, that's not something you hear of very often, a deaf band member or somebody practicing American Sign Language
Right.
during performances. What do you feel like that's added to the chemistry in your band?
It's opened up so much for us as far as visually. I always say, watch Jennifer. You can listen to us, but watch her,
Yeah.
And then Beth Wiley, she holds it down with the bass. Amy Farabee plays guitar. We got Kat Sprague, she's playing guitar. So it all works together as this beautiful soup of beautifulness. And I love that Jen brings so much to the table. Jennifer she is all light, all positivity, all the time.
I
I
love
love
it.
people like
I
that.
love
And we
it.
have a deaf community that really supports her.
Yes.
When we play outside of this area, we play music festivals and stuff. There's always someone that will interpret on the stage. And it's like, we have ours. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, she's
Yes.
part of our band.
Yes.
And so like, oh, that's awesome.
It is awesome, actually. Well, now, Sheila, you're working on your second album.
Yes.
When is gonna be out?
We're working on it. I'm hoping by mid to late summer. That's the
Okay.
goal. We've gone more from folk Americana to more Americana, but today you're going to get a flavor of the folk side of it. And this song is simply written. I wrote this about going to my grandparents' house and the way my family gathers after supper. They all get out their instruments and they play, and I was witness to that growing up as a little girl. So this is a shout out. It's called Nature's Revival. And
How
it's-
beautiful.
Yeah, a little shout out to Linda Gale Poole. She was instrumental in bringing some of the music side of it. The lyrics and the story is mine to share with you today.
Well, thank you so much for coming on, and we're going to hear you
My
guys
joy.
perform in just a
Yes.
few minutes. Where can people find more information?
You can go onto Facebook and go into The Story Weavers, Story Weavers being one word.
Okay.
And you can find us, and we play everywhere. We're going to be playing at the Hampton History Museum. Coming up, we're playing in OBX at the Dare Center in Manio. We've got a whole list of places we're playing, so
I love
check us
it.
out.
So
check us out.
exciting.
Follow
Yes.
them because they're
Thank you again.
amazing. Yes.
Thank you.
You can catch the Story Weavers this summer, and you might or might not be able to catch Quincy lifeguarding at a pool near you.
Oh, wow.
Did he sink or did he swim?
Just keep swimming.
Let's jump in.
Swimming.
Hey guys, I'm out here at the Princess Anne Family YMCA, and why do I have a noodle in my hand? Well, because I'm very confident that I'm gonna qualify today as a lifeguard. Okay, so Vicky, I understand that you guys are in need here at the Y of some instructors and lifeguards, is that right?
We are. We're looking to hire about 200 lifeguards and 85 swim instructors. And we will train people to become lifeguards and swim instructors. We also will work with them with their swimming just before the class to build them up.
Got you. Now, you guys also have a very diverse staff, so can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Yeah, most people think lifeguards are 15 and 16, which we do have a bunch of 15 and 16-year-olds, but we also, you know, encourage homeschoolers to come and work for us because they're done with school around 11. We also have teachers. They're great with teaching kids already, so they are great swim instructors. We also have lifeguards that are retirees. You know, they want to give back to their communities.
What are the requirements if I wanted to become a lifeguard?
All right, so the requirements for you to become a lifeguard is just a simple swim test, simple swim test. So really what we would do is it's broken up into 3 phases for the lifeguard swim test.
All right, Vicky, I'm ready, so let's go.
All righty, let's go. All right, so let's start off with the phase 1. So we're gonna start off just treading water. We're gonna go ahead and time you for 2 minutes.
I'm gonna be tired, cause I didn't work out. No. So, I'm good.
Not 2 minutes, but you did good. You wanna try the rest of phase 1? That's where you gotta swim all the way down and back.
Okay.
Phase 2. All right, so phase 2 is our series swim. We're doing different strokes with our head out and then some with our head in. All right, here we go. Come on, you got this.
It's a long way to go, Vicky. Okay. This is a lot. I just did those other 2. I don't have enough stamina. I gotta go way down there.
All right, so are you ready to do phase 3?
Yeah, but I don't think I've passed phase 2 all the way.
Well, let's still finish on and continue to see what else we have to do to become a lifeguard.
All right, yeah, it's not an easy thing, but I'm keep plugging away.
Now you're gonna go ahead and scan the pool and pool area and point out an orange ring buoy life-saving device.
All right, I'm looking. Oh, there it is, right there.
Great.
Yes.
That's it. That completes the lifeguard test.
Wow, that's it. Cool. Well, I qualify, right?
We didn't qualify yet, but we can help you get there.
Okay. Well, that's fair. Wow, I just finished getting out of the pool, so I have to say, Joy, that was very intense. Very intense. I do see why y'all take the training very seriously. And it's also the month of May, which is Water Safety Month.
We want people to be safe in preparation for everybody getting into the pools and out of school and into the water, especially in our area with being surrounded by water.
And you guys here at the Y have an aquatics program, right?
Absolutely.
So what does that entail?
So we do a variety of aquatics programs. We do swim lessons for children as young as 6 months all the way up through adult water fitness classes. We offer lap swimming, we offer lifeguard training, swim instructor training. We have 19 facilities with 30 bodies of water in total. So we have indoor pools and outdoor pools and a variety of different venues. We have a family pool that's got an aqua track, a slide, a splash pad.
Well, guys, clearly I didn't qualify this time, but if you're looking to have some fun and also learn how to swim safely, visit any of the YMCAs across Southampton Roads.
Yay! Congratulations!
Yeah, I failed miserably, but what I have to say is that my hair is still recovering from that package.
That's why
My
you
hair
are
was
free hair
falling.
today.
Oh yeah, it was all gone. I haven't recovered, but I have to give a lot of respect. Ashley, you were telling me before I signed up to do this qualification that it is not an easy test, and you are qualified as a swimmer. I mean, as a lifeguard, right?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't renewed it in years, but I did pass the scuba test last year. So, same test.
I
20
can't.
laps.
Now, you
No,
just
I will be
learned-
drawn like.
You just learned how to swim.
I will be like a.
Yeah, so
Save me.
So I'm gonna tell you, this The breaststroke.
That's okay. So this one is butterfly. This
Right.
one is breaststroke.
Okay, right. So I had to go in and come out. I almost died. They showed that. I was like, oh, and they're like, just keep going, Quincy.
Keep going.
Keep going. So yeah. Oh yeah, they got
Good job.
me.
Oh
And,
my gosh.
but the easiest one to do and the most relaxing one was to float on my back and swim. Like
Yeah.
that was so easy. I think I had to do something like this.
Backstroke?
Yeah, but no, I didn't even have to do all that. I
But
just had to do like this.
how cool is it the
Yeah.
YMCA have all these options?
Yeah.
Now it's summertime. Like they say, we're surrounded by water. So this is the time for the kids. Have fun and enjoy all the programs that
Yes.
the YMCA have to
Yeah,
offer.
and they got so many throughout the Hampton Roads area.
Yes.
So
That's right.
you can pick yours and become a Y member.
Yes.
Do it. Now we have to hit the pause button for a minute. But when we come back, we have a live in-studio performance that you don't want to miss. So sit tight. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Living 757. Y'all, this has been a really fun show.
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
It definitely
I had
has.
so much fun.
Yeah, you know,
Yes, Megan, because of you. She's talking to me.
Right, yeah, she's in our ear telling us it's because of her. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and just to address a question that this lifeguard asked me off camera.
I passed the test, okay?
Right, so she asked me, Quincy, did you really do any of those things for real? And I was like,
He did. He looks real on the video.
yeah.
I give you credit.
That's why.
I give you
That's
credit.
why it's called TV. Yeah. So there's nothing fake about what I did because I gave you guys props for doing it for real. However, between some people may think real or fake, wrestling is that. But you know what? It doesn't matter because they're coming to Hampton Coliseum.
Yes, they are.
Yes, ma'am. Do you have a problem?
WWE.
What do you mean, do I have a problem?
Do you have a problem with wrestling? Like
Wrestling?
It's fun.
WrestleMania.
It's fun to watch. It's very entertaining. Yeah, see, this is the super show.
It's entertaining to all of the people who believe that it's not fake.
Well, you know,
we
it's
know
coming.
it's fake, but the kids that they grew up, they love it, Ashley.
Right, yeah.
And
I mean,
maybe
it's coming.
Adrian is gonna be he's gonna believe this for real because I took my two boys back in that time and I knew that it was fake.
No.
But for them, it was real. They had the collection. They love Undertaker, John Cena, and all these guys.
The Rock.
The Rock.
Like, I can't even do
And when
my
they come
eyebrow,
up to the stage, they have like
Adrian
a...
will get enough of The Rock watching the live action Moana when it comes out.
Okay,
Thank you very
got
much.
you.
And
That-
Mama
okay.
didn't raise no fool. He's
All
not.
roads.
He's gonna know that it's fake. Okay.
All roads lead back to Disney with this young lady.
Everything. But you know, it's a lot of people that, believe me, loves WrestleMania, the WWE.
Right. Yeah. I mean, look,
Bless
they
your
got
heart.
they got stuff like the SmackDown Women's Championship matches going down. They got
Yes.
Raw Women's Championship, the Fatal 3-Way match. Ooh. Ooh, it's a fatal 3-way
This
match.
sounds like a great night to stay in bed.
Well, May the 21st, you can be there at 7 p.m. and check this out. Tickets are only $20 and parking is free. So there's nothing fake about that, Ashley.
I do love the Hampton Coliseum though. That's a venue I went to growing up. The acoustics are great in there.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Just like the coolest show in town, right? We had a fun show
Yes.
today. Very entertaining, very fun. Shout out to all the military spouses and military personnel.
Thank you for your service.
Military Appreciation Month. That's right.
That's right. And if you guys don't forget to follow us on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, under Living 757.
If you have any ideas for a person or a segment for the show, send them via email, email at the bottom of your screen, share at living757.com.
Yeah,
right.
and then maybe next week we'll be in another brighter set of beautiful soda colors, and she'll be wine.
Oh my gosh. Today I'm vodka. Next week I'm gonna be wine.
Next week, well, we'll see you guys next week, but we're gonna leave you with storytellers and their song "Nature's Revival."
Story
We love you guys. Take it over.
If you head to the top of that country holler where the fireflies dance at night, You can hear the katydiddle singing their song, and it won't be long before y'all sing it along, singing swing low, sweet chariot, and sweet by and by. Will the circle be unbroken to John and Jude's ring of fire? I'll fly away singing Amazing Grace. We won't stop singing till the sunrise hits our face. Let's go! Now as you're heading on down from that smoky top, you might stop and sip some of that sweet Creek water. Handful of berries and a smile on your face, and before you know it, you too will be singing along, singing swing low, sweet chariot, and sweet by and by. Will the circle be unbroken to John and June's ring of fire? I'll fly away singing Amazing Grace. We won't stop singing till the sunrise hits our face. Let's go! Swing low, sweet chariots, by the sweet by and by. And will the circle be unbroken like John and June's ring of fire? And will we fly away singing Amazing Grace? We're singing swing low, sweet chariot, and sweet by and by. Will the circle be unbroken to John and June's ring of fire? I'll fly away singing Amazing Grace. We won't stop singing till the sunrise hits our